Hi, and welcome to Cenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
All right, let's talk about one of the most famous and maybe most misunderstood supplements out there, creatine monohydrate. You've definitely heard of it, but you've probably also heard a ton of myths. Well, we're going to cut through all that noise and give you the real story.
So let me ask you a question. Are you really looking for that edge in the gym? You know, that thing that helps you push just a little bit harder, squeeze out one more rep, and actually feel like you're getting the most out of every single workout?
If you're nodding your head right now, then the answer probably isn't some brand new flashy supplement with crazy claims. Nope, it's creatine monohydrate, a supplement that's backed by a literal mountain of scientific research and, more importantly, real-world results.
Okay, so let's get down to it. What is creatine actually doing inside your body? How does this one simple molecule turn into such a powerhouse for your performance?
Think of creatine as a super-fast battery recharger for your muscles. When you're doing something intense, like lifting weights or sprinting, your body uses a molecule called ATP for energy. Creatine swoops in and helps you regenerate that ATP at an incredible speed. This is what lets you improve your strength, push for more power, and recover faster between your sets. And over time, that process is what helps support real muscle growth. Plus, there's even some evidence it can give you a little cognitive boost too. But here's the thing, you walk into any supplement shop and you're going to see a dozen different kinds of creatine. So why does pretty much every expert agree that the good old-fashioned monohydrate form is still the king of the hill? Let's break that down. You know, it's not some big secret. The reason creatine monohydrate stays on top really just boils down to three simple, incredibly powerful reasons that no other form has been able to touch. So here's the matchup. On one side, you have creatine monohydrate, with decades of scientific studies proving it works and that it's safe. On the other side, you've got these designer forms, the HCl, the nitrates. They might talk about mixing better or absorbing faster, but they just don't have that huge library of long-term proof. And honestly, when you look at the cost per gram, it's not even close. Monohydrate gives you all the proven benefits for way, way less money.
And that quote really says it all, doesn't it? When you go with monohydrate, you're not taking a gamble on some new fad. You're putting your money on a supplement that has the longest and most trusted track record for both results and safety. It's just reliable.
Okay, so you're sold. Monohydrate is the way to go. But how do you pick a good one out of the sea of options on the shelf? Don't worry, let's build your smart shopping checklist right now. First things first, these are the absolute must-haves. Number 1, purity. Look for brands that are upfront about their sourcing. A logo like CreaPure, for example, is a great sign of quality. Second, check the dose. Make sure a serving is in that sweet spot of 3 to 5 grams. And third, and this is a big one, especially if you're an athlete, look for a third-party testing seal like NSF or Informed Sport. That's your guarantee that what's on the label is actually in the tub and nothing else. Now, once you've got those essentials locked down, the rest is just about what works for you. Do you prefer a fine, micronized powder that just disappears in your water? Or a capsule's just way more convenient for your on-the-go lifestyle? Do you want unflavored so you can mix it with anything? Or does a flavored version make a nice post-workout treat? And of course, you got to think about the price. Hey, don't just look at the big price on the front of the container. The real value is in the cost per serving. And it's super easy to figure out. Just find the total grams in the tub, divide the price by that number, and then multiply it by 5. That tells you your cost for a standard 5-gram serving. It's a simple bit of math that shows you which product is actually the best deal.
All right, so you've bought your tub of high-quality creatine monohydrate. Awesome. Now, how do you actually use it day to day to get the best results? Let's dive into some simple, practical tips.
For the vast majority of us, the science is crystal clear. All you need is a daily dose of 3 to 5 grams to keep your muscles fully saturated and get all the benefits. That's it. There's really no need to overdo it. Consistency is way more important than quantity. But what if you're one of those people who runs into some minor issues? Maybe you find it's a little gritty or it makes your stomach feel a bit off. Does that mean creatine just isn't for you? No way. These are usually super easy to fix. If it feels gritty, just switch to a micronized powder. The particles are much finer, so it dissolves way better. If your stomach is a little sensitive, try splitting your dose. Take 2.5 grams in the morning and 2.5 in the afternoon. Taking it with some food or just making sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day can also make a world of difference.
Okay, let's bust one of the biggest myths out there. This whole idea that you have to cycle creatine, take it for a few months and then stop to give your body a break. Is there any real science behind that?
The answer is a hard no. All the long-term research, and there's a lot of it, shows that continuous daily use is perfectly safe and effective for healthy people. So the takeaway is simple. Just stay consistent. There is zero scientific reason you need to cycle off. So we've covered the what, the why, and the how. Let's put it all together now and figure out how you can find the absolute perfect creatine product that fits you and your goals.
So, which one of these sounds most like you? Are you the purist who just wants the cleanest, highest quality product possible? Then you're looking for CreaPure and that third-party testing seal. Maybe you're more budget conscious. In that case, focus on the big tubs and do that cost per serving math. If you're a competitive athlete, that NSF or Informed Sports certification is non-negotiable for you. And hey, if you're all about convenience, then capsules or even gummies are going to be your best friend.
Look, if you walk away with just 3 things, let it be these. 1. Creatine Monohydrate is the gold standard for a reason. It just works. 2. When you're shopping, make purity, testing, and your actual cost per serving the top priorities. And 3. Pick a form, powder, capsules, whatever, that fits so easily into your daily routine that you'll actually take it every single day.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. You now know exactly how to choose the right creatine with total confidence. The only question left is, what are you going to do with that extra strength? Seriously, think about it. What could adding just one more solid rep to every single set you do in the gym mean for your progress a year from now?
Thank you for watching Cenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit Cenario.com. See you in the next one.